My name is Matthew Paskey, and I was in Group Blue alongside Anna, Kaylee, and Sydney. And before I reflect on the overall experience I had with this group, I would like to reflect on my expectation of group projects from past experiences. Um, Personally, I'm not a fan of group projects. Reason being because every group project I've ever been a part of in the past has always ended up in one person doing the bulk of the work while the other members just kind of coast through and get the same grade as you. Um, so when I heard we had to do a group project for the Foundations of Communication course, I was kind of disappointed. Um, but where this project was different is we were assigned a group leader, and it was up to the group leader to distribute the workload and kind of make it fair for everybody. It also made it very convenient too because it was essentially became leaders and followers in the sense of your group leader, like I said, assigned work, but made sure everybody was on track, make sure it was fair. So Sydney, right out the gate, was our leader, and within the first couple of days, she contacted everybody well before the deadline. Um, Gave me a lot of confidence as far as making this work. Um, Everybody's on track. Kind of had a brief discussion of it. We weren't going to work on it at that very moment. We were kind of discussing, okay, kind of get an idea. Are we doing it through Word? Are we doing PowerPoint, Prezi, whatever it may be, kind of brainstorming. And then it came to a point where Sydney can no longer become the group leader, and our group was kind of in shambles as far as we didn't know what we were going to do. So I'll give it credit where credit's due is Anna. She took the reins and kind of picked up the pieces. She definitely took the leadership role. And her biggest thing was making sure the wealth was distributed, or everybody had equal workload. Being that it is the end of the semester, and we're all in a number of classes, and we all have a lot of work in general. So me personally, I was able to take the introduction. Anna took the background. Since Sydney had other obligations to attend to, we were able to give her the summary, and she did a great job. The target lesson went to Kaylee, and I'll be honest, the experience was a breeze. Everybody did their part. We made a group email, a group PowerPoint type deal where any of us can go at any moment and add our chunk. So the accessibility was very convenient. I would say overall, this was a very informal group in the sense that it was a very laid-back environment. No one seemed overly strict, but with that being said, nobody was overly laid back either. But it was still a casual manner. It was very easy to get work done in an environment like this. So even though we had our work distributed a certain way, we still want to make sure, like I had introduction, and a lot of times an introduction can be short and sweet. I wanted to make sure that although I'm taking an introduction, maybe to some people considered an easier part of a project, I still want to make it lengthy. I still want to do a good amount of work. I wanted to make the introduction in a sense where it's leading in to everybody else's part flawlessly, seamlessly, a good segue into something else. And then we contact each other through text and email, I would say pretty much on a daily basis. All in all, I was very happy with the outcome. We were each on each other, making sure certain things were done. Although Anna became the group leader, I would say we all kind of took a role in making sure stuff was done. There was a couple instances where, we would post something such as our Word or PowerPoint document. It wasn't visible to another member, so there was a lot of troubleshooting, but I will say we got through it. We each put in some hours overnight, kind of checking over each other's work. So I will say that although we had our designated parts, each person was making sure that everybody was on track. So like I said before, going into this, I had very low expectations about, about how I thought it would be another group project and, another poor experience. This was done in such a professional manner where it still seemed casual, slightly laid back, but it still was strict when it needed to be. So I would say Dr. Lanigan, definitely for future classes, even online classes, I would say a group project like this works well. So with that being said, this is Matthew Paskey signing off.